Imam ibn Sirin rahmatullahi alayhi. One of the great of the Tabi'een rahimahumullah, very well known scholar of Islam, Muhammad ibn Sirin rahmatullahi alayhi. I mentioned once before about him very briefly that he was in the prison. And why he went to prison, we talked about it briefly. While he was in the prison, Sayyidina Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu anhu passed away, and it was part of his will, the will of Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu anhu, khadim of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, that I want Muhammad ibn Sirin to wash my body, and I want him to lead my janazah. Imagine what type of person Muhammad ibn Sirin rahmatullahi alayhi would be, that the Sahabi of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam is making his will that I want this person to wash my body and do my janazah and lead my janazah. When they went to him and they told him that this was the will of Anas radiallahu anhu, and he has passed away, so we would like you to come out. He said, but I'm in the prison, how can I do it? They said, no, we took a permission from the governor. He says, no, what right does the governor have to let me go? The governor does not have any right to let me go, because I have been put here because not paying the debt of someone. Remember that he did not, he bought oil for 40,000 and a mice came out of it. He thought it will be najis, so he threw everything. And he was not able to pay the debt to that person, the 40,000, and therefore he ended up in prison. So he says, as long as that person does not allow me to go out, because I'm in here because of that person, not because of this governor. This governor has no right to let me go. Go and get the permission from that person. They went and they got permission from that person, and then only he went out. At that time, who would think that way? Who would think of this rule of the Sharia? That I'm in here because of him, not because of the governor. When he came out, people asked him, as I mentioned earlier, that he never informed people what was the cause for him to lose the $40,000 oil. So people asked him, what was the reason that you ended up being in the prison? Now, for us, we will look at this simple reason that, because of that oil that I threw away. So he takes a long, deep breath and he says, it's a sin that I committed 40 years ago. I remember when I was young, this is what he's telling people. I remember when I was young, one day I saw a poor person and I said, Ya Muflis, oh, you are bankrupt. He says, 40 years ago I said that word, I'm paying for it now. I think it was Bishr al-Hafi rahmatullahi alayhi, when he heard this, he said, قَلَّتْ ذُنُوبُهُمْ فَعَلِمُوا مِنْ أَيْنَ يُؤْتَوْنَ. They committed very few sins throughout their life. They committed only few sins. And this is why when they went through these situations, they knew what they were paying for, what sin they were paying for. And we have so many sins we don't know what are when we are going through more fitna, it's because of which of our sins. Those sulaha, those of our leaders, our imams, our scholars, when they used to miss Salat al-Tahajjud or any of the Nafil prayer, right away they used to check their record, that it may be that I have committed some sin today, I missed one of the sunnahs today, because of which I am being punished by missing this Tahajjud. This is a punishment from Allah, that I missed Salat al-Tahajjud. For us, we really, years after years, we feel that Allah never punished me. It means I'm doing real good with my life. I'm doing real good with my deen. Because I'm not going through any adhab or any punishment. Being deprived from the masajid, from the jama'at of the masajid, isn't this a punishment? That Allah is keeping us away from His home? Not having the opportunity of opening the Quran and reciting even one juz, isn't this a punishment? The whole day goes by and not even 100 times we have said Subhanallah. Isn't this a punishment? That Allah keeping us away? And days after days are passing by. We haven't done istighfar. We haven't sent blessings on Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We haven't got a time to sit with our children and discuss the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For us, the punishment is only if a person will lose his job. That will be the only thing that we will consider this is a punishment. That I lost my job. Or in some of the month, the expenses went higher than the normal month. Now, yeah, this came as a punishment. This is all. You know, we are just judging the whole thing, deen, dunya, everything according to the dollars. This dollar is everything. This is deen, this is dunya. What? Everything, that's it. Judging his husband according to dollars. Judging wife according to how much he spent dollars. Children according to the money. Bring, how much they bring. How much each person is bringing, how much each person is spending. This person is rahmah because brings money. This person is punishment because he is spending money. People are judged according to dollars. Deen is judged according to the dollars. I perform salah. Did I get a raise? If I get a raise after performing salah, yes, very good. Deen is mashallah, real great. The person came for Salatul Jummah, went back, they told him that we will cut it from your check. Right away makes dua. Ya Allah, I went for Jummah. Why is happening to me? I thought I was supposed to get the rahmah. Amazing. We are judging Allah, we are judging deen, we are judging everything according to dollars.